Durham, New Hampshire, I said that if I weren't running for president, I'd be supporting John McCain. Well, I'm not running for president, and I do support John McCain. Every 4 years we're told that this presidential election is the most important in our lifetime. This year, with what's at stake, 2008 is the most important election in our lifetime. And we better get it right. This already has been the longest presidential campaign in history. And sometimes, to me, it felt even longer. The American people realize this election represents a turning point. It's a decision to follow one path or the other. We the people, the citizens of the United States, get to decide our next president. Not the left-wing media, not Hollywood celebrities, not anyone else, but the people of America. That's right, USA. Thank you. Thank you. To those Americans who still feel torn in this election, I'd like to suggest one way to think about this to help make a choice in 2008. Think about it this way. You're hiring someone to do a job, an important job, a job that relates to the safety of yourself and your family. Imagine that you have 2 job applications in your hand, with the name and the party affiliations blocked out. They're both good and patriotic men, with very different life experiences that have led them to this moment of shared history. You've got to make this decision, and you've got to make it right. And you have to decide, who am I going to hire? On the one hand, you've got a man who's dedicated his life to the service of the United States. He's been tested time and again by crisis. He has passed every test. Even his adversaries acknowledge. Democrats, Republicans, everyone acknowledges that John McCain is a true American hero. He loves America as we all do, but he has sacrificed for it as few do. As a young man, he joined the military, and being a Top Gun kind of guy, he became a fighter pilot. He was on a mission over Hanoi when his plane was shot down. He was tortured in a POW camp, but he refused his captor's offer of early release, because this is a man who believes in serving a cause greater than self-interest, and that cause is the United States of America. America comes first. He has proved his commitment with his blood. He came home a national hero. He had earned a life of peace and quiet. But he was called to public service again, running for Congress and then the United States Senate as a proud foot soldier in the Reagan Revolution. His principled independence never wavered. He stood up to special interests. He fought for fiscal discipline and ethics reform and a strong national defense. That's the one choice. That's the one man. On the other hand, you have a resume from a gifted man with an Ivy League education. He worked as a community organizer. What? He worked. I said, okay. Maybe this is the first problem on the resume. He worked as a community organizer. He immersed himself in Chicago machine politics. Then he ran for the state legislature, and he got elected. And nearly 130 times, he couldn't make a decision. He couldn't figure out whether to vote yes or no. It was too tough. He voted present. I didn't know about this vote present when I was mayor of New York City.